fixing to get some new steers. What's up, y'all? We over here, Houston, Texas, off of Miller Road, picking up a load of pipe. We're at K&B Industries. Checked in on the kiosk. They want a bunch of numbers that the broker didn't include on the Raycon, like a MRR number, a release number. So in the middle of checking in, I had to call the broker and ask him for this number and ask him for that number. But we're finally checked in this morning. We went and we spent $1,200. We spent $1,200 on some new steers, Bridgestone. So that was a pretty good price for them Bridgestones, the $468 a piece for the you know. But yeah, I'm fixing to go ask these guys, man. I'm gonna kind of be in stealth mode. I'm not gonna put the camera in their face, but I'm gonna ask them where they're going and what they get paid for. Hey, how you doing? Can I ask you a question? ¿Dónde vas?
Local.
Local?
Sí.
¿Cuánto?
325.
325?
US stick. Speak out here and US stick. You?
I'm going to Tenaris.
Oh, Tenari. Oh.
375.
Where go?
Huh?
Where go?
Tenaris? Aquí?
Speak
Local.
out here?
Local.
Local?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
375. Just solo quiero preguntar diferentes personas para saber
Okay.
qué es el precio bueno. Sí.
Oh, okay. Yo voy como a 10 millas de distancia. ¿Tú cuánto?
Como 12 también.
Está bien.
Yeah. Es mismo zip code.
Oh, okay.
Mismo zip code. So es 12 millas.
Está bien.
Sí. Como McCarty.
Sí, está bien.
Yeah.
Yo voy, pero por acá por el 8 y la Isma Houston.
Okay.
A la US Skip. Okay.
Voy a preguntar a otros. Hey, what's going on, man? I see you busy, man. Can I ask you a couple quick questions while you're working?
Yeah, go ahead.
Where you going?
Right here?
Right here? Oh, where you come from?
Birmingham.
Birmingham? How much they pay for that?
21 all in.
2,100?
Yeah, 21 all in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to ask, man, so I can get an
Who you
idea.
with?
I'm actually, I got my own authority,
Oh, you got your own
but I don't
authority?
really run a lot of pipe.
For real?
Yeah.
So, yeah, where you going? You got to pick up a load, man?
I'm picking up a load right now,
Where you
going
going?
just 12 miles down the road.
Oh, yeah.
375 for that.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. Yeah, we do stuff like that over there in Birmingham, too. So, yeah, I do a little short run like that. What you stay in Houston?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So you got your own authority.
Yeah.
Well, now, man, I have your own authority, man. Everything cheap, man.
Yeah.
Everything cheap.
The prices went down. I started doing flatbed at the beginning of this year. I've been running reefer, but it got so low that I had to make some kind of change.
Yeah, you had to make some type of change.
I had to make some kind of change, so I bought a flatbed.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say, it's pretty, it's decent, man. Everything pretty low right now, though, man. I'm averaging now. I used to average 4,000-5,000 a week. Bring home the fuel and everything. Now I probably average 25, 26.
Okay,
like
so you're
that.
still doing good.
Still doing decent, though.
Yeah, decent. Yeah.
But I'm leasing the truck, though, so but Everything cheap now, man. Everything. Like this probably one of the best loads that we got right here.
Yeah. So you stay in Alabama?
Do
you stay in
Mississippi?
Oh, Mississippi.
Yeah,
Is flatbed? It's a lot better over there.
Way better. Alabama, yeah.
It's better than Texas, ain't it?
Yeah,
that's what I've been.
You gonna get good coming to Texas. You're gonna get cheap going out. Like if I get a load over here, I get a load coming from Birmingham to here. It might go anywhere from 21 to 24. All in, and then you get a load going back over there. It might go from like 13 or
that's what I've been
13
seeing.
to 15.
That's what I've been seeing.
So Birmingham always be way better than Birmingham. So if you stay in Houston, you might want to shoot out one day a week, go there, book your load coming back. And then you be home for the weekend. So,
man, thank you for that knowledge, man. Hey, can I ask you a quick question while you're working? Where you come from?
Alabama.
You come from Alabama? How much you get paid?
Who you in?
I got my own authority.
I can't tell you all that.
I'm trying to get the information.
But I can't tell you that.
Okay. I appreciate it. Now, he didn't want to tell me. Hey, can I ask you a quick question? 2 quick questions. Where are you going?
I go to Pecos.
Pecos?
Yeah.
How much?
How much what?
How much money?
The rent?
Yeah.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Thank you. Tengo 2 preguntas. ¿Dónde vas tú? ¿Pecos? ¿Cuánto ellos te pagan? ¿Ah? ¿A 1,600? Ok, gracias. Hey man, can I ask you 2 quick questions? Can I ask you 2 quick questions? Where are you going? With your load? ¿Dónde vas? Pecos? ¿Cuánto? Estoy preguntado todos porque necesito saber. Heaven, April 16. Thank you, man. Man, Spanish is not my first language. Believe it or not, I can actually read and write Spanish, and I can speak Spanish enough to where people can understand me. But it's not my native language, and depending on who's speaking, I might be able to understand, I may not be able to understand what they're saying. Somebody might say something, and the first time I hear it, it doesn't register, but then I repeat back what they said, and then it'll register what they said. But like I said, man, like I I can read and write Spanish, but when I was in prison, learning, I taught myself how to read and write Spanish when I was in prison, man. I had a bilingual Bible, and it was just one of those things I would do to keep my mind occupied while I was in prison. Yeah. Anyways, and guys getting paid. Some guys getting paid $1,500 to go to Pecos. Some getting paid $1,600. The last guy I spoke to said $1,400 to go to Midland. And the last time I went to West Texas from Houston, the last time I went to, which was, you know, at the beginning, kind of at the beginning of this year, ATS paid me $2,050, I think it was, to go to from Houston to Midland. But yeah, man, it's a pipe load, man. These pipe loads are like, that's the reason why I don't jump on these pipe loads a lot, man, is because of, I just got this, the reason why I got this load is because I had got my new steers this morning, and I needed to run something out, you know, and the pickup was like right down, you know, not like 10 minutes away from Southern Tire Mart where I was at, off of, you know, Wallaceville Road, and now here I am on Miller Road number 2 at you know, not far at all. But the broker had it posted for $300, and so whenever I called the broker, I didn't really care if I got the load or not. I was like, $375. That's what I'm gonna run the load for if you want to do it. And then they started playing their games like, well, let me see if they'll accept that. I'll put that bid in for you. And then they were holding for a minute, and then they came back and they were like, well, they really want to be like around $325 for that. And then I'm like, all right, man. I'm like getting ready to hang up. Like, all right, man, appreciate it. And he's like, is that your minimum bid, you know, on that? And I was like, yeah, man, $375 is what I'm going to run the load for. I'm really trying to hang. I was really like getting ready to beat. I'm nice and polite, trying to hang up on him so I can go back to the load board and look. And then he's like, comes back on and is like, man, he's like, let me get your MC number. And so I was already set up with the broker. And so anyways, he like puts me on hold again, acts like he's like talking to somebody. And then he comes like, man, we can make that $375 work, you know. And that's how it is. That's kind of like how I got suckered into running this pipe load. Is I don't normally run pipe loads. Like, man, if you're gonna run a pipe load, like, you know, like I said before, man, it's good to be having a pipe load. If you're running local, man, you don't really want to be grabbing a pipe load if you can find something else, you know, because of this, because of this waiting, man. Ain't nothing going on, and I've got trucks everywhere, man. There's trucks this whole, look at this, trucks all lined up, man. Trucks lined up. And it is what it is. But I grabbed the load. I had to get the load because, you know, I just now spent $1,200 on some new Bridgestone steers at Southern Tire Mart today, earlier this morning. And you know, I couldn't just go back to the house because I didn't see what I liked on the load board. I had to run something out, so that's the reason why we're here on this pipe load right here. Got the pipe stakes installed. The good thing about it is that this load is only supposed to be 15,000 pounds, and it's only supposed to be 3 pieces of pipe, and it's going back towards the house. So got to remember to stay positive. Been looking at the load board, trying to get a jump on something nice and juicy for tomorrow. I haven't seen that yet, but yeah, that's what it is. We're loaded up. We got 2 pieces of pipe going 12 miles, 375. This might be a pretty good load after all. Let's see what that delivery looks like, man. But I was here about 2 hours before I got loaded, but it seemed like once they came back from lunch, they started moving everybody out. But luckily I was one of the first people there. So anyhow, let me get my paperwork. Well, that's it. We got our paperwork. Let's see. I got my GPS dialed into the right address. Yeah. So we're 11 miles from our destination. Show y'all. We're paying $375 for that. So once I get to where I'm going, I'll get on the load board and take a look and see what they got for tomorrow. Try to get a good load before somebody else does. About 10 minutes later, we're pulling up to Tanaris. And it's my first time here at this one. I'm hope I'm at the right gate, and maybe we might be able to get this unloaded pretty quick and maybe get on to something else for the day. All right, man, we've been here for 1 hour and 44 minutes, and I ain't seen nothing, man. I seen like 2 trucks leave that was getting pipe. But as far as getting unloaded, I guess all these trucks are waiting to get unloaded too, but I ain't seen none of them move, man. All right, y'all, we're still over here at 302 McCarty Road, Tanaris, however you say it, waiting to get unloaded with this pipe, man. I got 2 pieces of pipe, and I've been here 2.5 hours already. Came through the gate, spent about 20 minutes at the gate, came through the gate, parked in lane 9 for about 1.5 hours, made probably about 2 hours, and then they moved me through over here to accessories, and I've been here for about 30 minutes, man. You know, so this is the reason why I don't like pipe loads, man. I mean, I get a pipe load. It would be worth it if, like, you're gonna go go out, run some miles with it, and get paid good. But man, just doing it, you know, trying to be local, man, you got to stay away from these pipe loads. All right, man, we unloaded. And it's past 4. And you know what? I'm not surprised, man. Y'all know I'm not surprised. Y'all know I already knew that. I already knew what I was getting into whenever I booked a pipe load. And you know, that's the reason why That's the reason why I don't run a lot of pipe loads, because this is the way it rolls, man. So I mean, like, I'm not the guy that's booking these loads, man. Running this local pipe like that for like 3, you know, all that, man. Nah, that's not me. That hasn't been me. But I was almost about to just take it back to the house after I got my steers. But I was like, nah, it's too early. It's not even quite 11 o'clock yet in the morning. I was like, I'll book something, man. Came across this pipe load. And you know, it was a short drive, 10-minute drive. 375, man, 10-minute drive. You know, I'm getting home. It's 4:30 right now. I'm leaving right now. I'm out. So, you know, honestly, the load was honestly exactly what I was expecting, man. You know, a little something to bring some money in. But yeah, I mean, shoot, I don't, this ain't my bread and butter, man. Not local. I don't think it could be anybody's bread and butter local. But it is what it is, man. We're unloaded. Got the new Firestone takeoff steers on the truck, on the tractor. Man, and we're heading out, man. I'm about to be at the house. What's up, y'all? It's Tuesday morning. We're over here on the northeast side, 290 and like past 1960. We just now got us a tarp load of grout. Picking up from Denso. And Lowe's paying $375, is going to Channelview, right off of I-10 Service Road, and we're gonna see what we can find after this. What's up, y'all? Truck's asking for a regen. Soot level's up to that level, number 2, I guess, what it says on the scale. But I got this load of grout. It's a heavy load. I'm over here off of 290 in 1960 northeast side, and I'm gonna try to ride this load, and I'm going to Channelview. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to ride this load out kind of slow and steady, and I'm gonna see if I can get that part regen request to go away. Yeah, everything's looking good, man. I had a broker, Iron Peak Logistics. The broker I ran that stone load out for from Looters, that was paying pretty good, considering you know, coming out of West Texas. But man, that's a really good broker. From the moment I called him to booking the load to throughout the load and everything, man, it just made it easy, man. And he's got man, he zelled the money for, you know, free of charge, man. Ran the load last week. Quick payment, man. And during setup process, I seen that the options for pay is like, he had Zelle, and then he had ACH, you know, for free. 5-day ACH for free. And so the dude, man, he Zelled the money. I seen it come through. I had to send him a text, man, to tell him thank you, man. But That's real nice. Iron Peak Logistics has got loads coming out of Looters, and he's got loads in the Metroplex, from what I understand. Getting unloaded. Channel view. See, we're right by the water. If you take a look behind that crane, you can see the San Jacinto Monument right there. Yeah, but we're about to get back on this load board and see what's available. See if there's something I want to jump on. Make a tugboat heading out. There's the San Jacinto Monument. Corta. Well, I did my park regen. Silt level went back down to 0. I started the regen and I went over there to the food trailer. Got me one of these. Anyhow, man, I booked a load that's gonna be picking up on the north side, cable reels, and it's going to Beaumont, delivers tomorrow, paying $700. So I'm fixing to go pick that load up, sit on it for the night, ride out in the morning. That's the load that's that's going from Houston to Beaumont, paying $700, deliver in the morning. So I'm gonna be able to sleep at the house and I'll ride out early in the morning and then hopefully find something good in the Beaumont area. It's 5:30, man, and we already back at the house. I'm walking a little block away from the parking. But yeah, we ran out that tarp load, 375, and then picked up these reels. Run that out first thing in the morning.